Okay. Hello?
Hello? Hello? I'm checking it's working.
Okay. So welcome to my Ustream. I haven't done one of these for quite a while, so it's yeah, I've been really busy with Pop Star Opera Star, and I've been full on in rehearsals trying to get across the opera voice. It's taken lots of time. I hope you all enjoyed the first performance, which by your reaction on Twitter, you all seem to really enjoy it. I was so nervous. It was unbelievable. Even worse than X Factor, if that's possible. It was just so scary, like having to sing in such a different way, different breathing. I couldn't. Yeah, it was just weird. And I've just finished rehearsals this afternoon. I have this week's song and also next week's song. If I get through on Sunday, so make sure you keep voting to hear the next one. And trust me, it is very well known and it's exciting, but it's very hard to sing. So I'm looking forward to the challenge of singing it. Hopefully, I'll get the chance. And yeah, it's just so tiring compared to what I would class as normal singing, which is what I'm used to. It's really out of the ordinary, and yeah, but all exciting, and I'm having a great time, and it's great to be working with everybody, Catherine, Rolando, and everything like that. It's my birthday on Thursday, which I'm really looking forward to. Kind of not wanting to not be a teenager anymore. It's not a really landmark birthday, but I'm 20, so it means that I won't be a teenager anymore, which I probably expect will mean that I won't get away with certain things. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some family and friends for my birthday. And then I have some kind of private function show in Liverpool on Friday. So I'm going up to Liverpool after rehearsals on Friday for a show, then back down to London for another some corporate event thing in London at the Tower Bridge. So I've got a very busy weekend, and then I've got the live show on Sunday. So it's been a bit of a hectic week. But anyways, enough about me, and let's start answering some questions. Cassie Byfield has asked, "Hi Joe, what is your best childhood memory and why?" And it was my birthday on the 12th. Could you say happy birthday? Well, happy birthday, Cassie. I hope you had a great birthday. Not too far away from mine either. A couple of days difference. Favourite childhood memory? I think I've got lots of childhood memories that I've kind of love and I've always remember. But I always remember going on holiday with all my cousins and aunties and uncles and the whole family, and just always having a really good time. And yeah, just spending time with family really, and being all together. And we used to play like all the games, the little kids games that you used to play when you were little, teachers, mums and dads. We used to turn like the hotel rooms into kennels and pretend that we owned pet shops and things like that. We were crazy as kids. But yeah, that was probably that. Karen said, "Who suggested you to do Pop Star Opera Star? How long did you think about it before you said yes?" We were asked by ITV if I would be interested in taking part in the show, and you know, I love singing live. I love live performances, the buzz of live TV. So it was ideal. It was a hard decision though, because I realised it would be quite intense. It's quite an intense environment to be in when you're not in a comfortable, you know, had it have just been singing my songs every week, then it would have been easy. But I think everybody expected me to be able to just get on with it and, you know, be able to just do it like I did on X Factor. But it's so different and totally new. So it took a while to think about, but then once I got my head around it, I was like, let's go for it. Let's do it. And I'm really enjoying it. I am. What competition is more harder? This is from Harry. And Whistle asks, what competition is harder to win? X Factor or Pop Star Opera Star? I don't know, because I haven't got to them final stages yet of Pop Star Opera Star. But I think, you know, the X Factor is a huge thing, and I think, you know, I'm already into my career now, whereas before I wasn't. So it was a lot more stressful trying to get through every week on X Factor, because I knew that it was dependent on my career, if you know what I mean. as much as I really want to get through and I want to try and do better every week on Popstar Opera Star, X Factor, you had that pressure that if you went home, you kind of, that was it, that was it. Whereas this, I know I've obviously got my shows outside of this. We've got lots of other things coming up, which we're going to be announcing soon. And, it's not as intense and it's not as dependent on, it's hard to put it, I don't know, dependent on my career, I suppose. Yeah. Jennifer said, how do you see your career progressing, and will you still continue opera training after Popstar Opera Star? Well, there's lots of exciting things going on at the minute, and I know I always do say these and then I can't tell you for ages, but that's just the way it works in this business. It all kind of starts off in discussions, and then once it's finally confirmed, you can talk about it. But I'm gonna carry on recording, and we're just sorting some stuff out with that, and getting things prepared for things like that. And I love performing. If I can perform and do that for my job, then I'm happy. I love doing shows around the country, coming around to see you guys, and that's just what I love. Performing live is the best thing that any singer and performer can get to do. It beats being in the studio, it beats doing interview, just everything. It's just the buzz of performing to an audience and seeing people sing your songs is the most important thing. So, hopefully a tour, hopefully recording another album, and just, getting back out there and seeing you guys again, I suppose. Paigey asks, when are you coming on tour, and can you give me a shout out? My name is Paige Clark. Thanks if you can, but it's okay. Just make sure you answer my question. Well, hello, Paige. I hope you're well. Yeah, I hope to be doing a tour. It takes a lot of planning. It takes a lot of planning and a lot of time. So we're kind of working something out, and hopefully that'll pull off, and I'll eventually get the tour and come round and see you guys. And what I would like to do if I ever did do a tour, I'd like to go to all the unusual places that nobody goes to. And then, you include everybody. Go to all the usual places and go to all the unusual places as well, where nobody gets to see artists or gets to see the big shows that come around. Adam said, what's the biggest thing you've been scolded for? Which I imagine means get wrong for. I just can't imagine you doing anything wrong. Yeah, I got wrong quite a few times as a child. I was a bit of a rebel, not a horrible teenager, but I rebelled sometimes, and I used to get wrong with my mum, and she used to pull us back into line, and yeah. There's nothing probably too serious. I can't think of anything now. No, I don't know. I don't know, actually. Lisa McAllister asked, are you enjoying Popstar Opera Star? I think you're amazing, should win. Thank you. I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a blast. It's great fun, and getting to kind of hear all your feedback. You seem to be enjoying us singing opera, so you never know. I might carry on doing a bit after, sing a few bits at my shows in the future, and yeah, I don't think I'll ever not sing pop music or not sing the style of music that I've done so far on X Factor, on the album, but I think it's definitely worth adding some stuff in and maybe trying a new kind of genre of music as well. It's something to think about, definitely. Lynn Cooper asked, what colour are your eyes? They look green hazel. I actually don't know what colour they are. You can have a look in there if you can. You see what colour they are? I think they're like browny green, which is probably green hazel. Michelle Payne, are you tempted to take Rolando's advice and pursue an opera career? Love that he rates you as highly as we do. Yeah, to be an opera singer, a real opera singer, I would have to go to college and train. It wouldn't just be a case of coming out of this show and going into an opera and I'd be able to do it. Although I'm managing the material okay, you've got to get that technical side that, they sing on stage for like 3 hours a night. And it would be something I'd be interested in. I don't know whether I would do it full-time in operas, but it's something to definitely think about again. And I'm just glad that somebody as amazingly talented as he is rates me as in his field of work. It's not even my field of work, and he's really complimenting us, which means a great deal to me. That's fantastic. It's a fantastic compliment. Maureen Taylor asked, hi Joe, what has been your best birthday so far? I enjoyed my 18th birthday because it was like a special one, and I got to have a few drinks. And I also enjoyed last year's birthday. It was pretty good. You know, I had me close family and friends around. We went to this really nice restaurant in Newcastle, and just it was nice. It was a nice environment, and but I like all my birthdays. I kind of get a bit embarrassed that the whole thing's about you on one day, but other than that, it's okay. Have your friends got used to the attention when you're out with them? Yeah, I think so. Well, they're kind of like when we go anywhere, they're kind of like me bouncers. You know, they get us in and out of cars and make sure that I'm okay, and you know I don't get kind of dragged about and kind of mobbed. But yeah, we'll have a little running joke that Billy, one of my best friends, is like me bouncer because he stands there and he comes out in his little shirt and he he tries to look after us. It's quite funny. Wilson choose you. I think that might be it. If you could live anywhere in the world except for Europe, where would it be? I don't know where I would live actually. I like Australia, but I think that's a bit too far. I'd probably miss home too much. I mean, I miss home when I'm in London. Never mind Australia. So, yeah, I think maybe America, somewhere in America, Florida. I love Florida. We'll say Florida. Christopher Moody asks, why are you doing pop star to opera star? As I said before, you know, I love a new challenge, and I love to kind of do things that are not expected, and I think this is a bit unexpected of me. You know, I don't think anybody would have expected I was singing opera when I won X Factor. So yeah, I like to keep surprising and do things that kind of keep us on my toes, and this is definitely keeping us on my toes, and it's also developing me vocally. It's just a fun experience to be a part of, and yeah, I just enjoy it. Kiri asks, do you have plans for another album? Yes, we're planning something. We're working out some stuff at the minute and seeing what's going to happen. But yeah, I should definitely be recording soon, hopefully. What can we expect from it? I don't know. I think that just depends, you know. Whenever you go and record an album, a lot of it's obviously planned to the sense of that, you know the kind of direction you're going in, but you don't really know what anything's going to sound like until you record something. So I think it's just important to go in there with a really open mind when you start recording an album. That's what we did with the last album, and you know it ended up going out with a totally different sound to what anybody would have imagined that I was going to do, and that was just because we kind of tried something different. I think, you know, if I'm going to do another album, it would be a lot more maybe similar to the stuff I did on X Factor, and kind of a bit more slow. You know, I've done an album of kind of fast up-tempo stuff. I'd like to do one now where it was a bit slower and chilled out, and yeah, sing a few ballads, because you can't beat a good ballad, can you?